quick review on point slope form. So point slope form is, generally speaking, this formula where we have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. x1 and y1 represent one point that we know on the line. M represents the slope of the line. And the x and y without the little 1 on them represent every point on this line. They will stay as variables while everything else will change to numbers. This question asks us to write an equation for a line that goes through points -1, 3 and 1, -5. And it asks us to do it in point slope form. So that tells us that we need three things. We need a point, and I picked -1, 3. I could have picked 1, -5, and it wouldn't have made any difference. I need a slope. So far they gave me 2 points, so I'm going to need to find the slope. They didn't give me the slope. And then I need the form of my line. The form of my line is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And what I'm going to end up doing is substituting the point and the slope into that form. So right now, I've got my point and I've got my form. I'm missing the slope. I need to go find that. So first, I substituted my point in just so we could see that and get that out of the way. Now let's find the slope. Slope is our change in our y-coordinate from one point to another divided by the change in the x-coordinate from one point to another. Here are the 2 points that we were given. These points are in the wording right here, but they're also, I rewrote them down here in these colors so we can see what happens to them. I also am going to draw a number line. This is a really good tool for you to make sure that you're getting the correct slope, positive and negative. So change in y. We start at 3. So I'm going to put a little dot on 3 on my number line where we start, and we need to change to -5. So we're trying to get to -5. So to do that from 3, I need to go backwards, and I'm going to count the number of times I'm going to have to go backwards to get to -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 backward swoops gets me from 3 to -5. So my change in y from 3 to -5 is -8. Now let's do the same thing with the change in x. I'm going to start at -1, and I want to get to +1. So I'm going to go 1, 2 swoops in the positive direction. So my change in x is +2. Now I need to reduce my fraction. I'm going to divide the top by 2 and the bottom by 2. And that's going to get me that the slope is -4 over 1. Or just simply -4. Now that I have my slope value, I can substitute that into my equation where m used to be. So instead of this m, we now see the value that I found for the slope, which is -4. And that's all I need to do to put an equation in point slope form.